everybody. Hey, good morning. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Today is Tuesday, March 22nd, 2016. Filling in for Kelly today is Rebecca Romaine. How are you?
I'm great. It's such a win-win. Kelly gets to relax on vacation. I get to come play. I love being here.
And I'm here.
Yeah.
No, but I'm glad I'm here because you haven't been here in a while. I haven't seen you in a while.
It's been a little bit, yeah.
And how are you doing?
I'm great. It's a gorgeous time of year.
Yes,
I got in yesterday. You know, I live on the West Coast.
Oh, you waited till all the cold was over.
Well, I was here a few weeks ago during when it was at its coldest as well. I mean, I know you.
Because we like to suffer with people.
I know.
We don't want to suffer alone.
Misery loves company. It's true. But you know, everything is blossoming. Going through Central Park. You know, there is a street that I drive down in the town where I live that is just lined with hundreds and hundreds of these beautiful blossoming trees. I just love cherry blossoms. Is it wrong if all I want to do is just go clip a couple branches and put them in a vase? I mean, it's a public street. It's not my property. It's not anybody else's. I pay taxes.
It's kind of yours, then.
Is that okay to do? Is there anything? I'm opening this to everybody.
Well, I don't suggest. I don't know if it's legal. I think you would probably, somebody would say something, but send your husband Jerry out. Let him try.
Well, if I can't reach the branches, is it okay if I put one of my children on my shoulders and let my children clip just one or two?
Then we'll be doing a nice article on you in the morning talking about, look at Rebecca Romaine was arrested.
So wait, if the police come and say something, can I say Michael Strahan said it's okay?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Is that okay?
I'll tell you, if you, oh yeah, everybody clap. You say that, they give you double the time. Trust me, if my name's involved. But yeah, I mean that's a pretty interesting thing. But
it's
almost
just, you know,
like
it's pruning. It's good for the trees.
But they would probably say, well, if everybody did it, then we wouldn't have these blossoming trees.
It could be a cherry blossom epidemic where now everybody is going and clipping a couple branches.
And I wouldn't suggest it in New York because, you know, New Yorkers aren't going to just drive by or walk by and let you do that. You're going to have to fight for those branches.
It's a conversation with everyone.
You come in tomorrow with a black eye, like, what happened to you? I was trying to clip some tree branches and people lost their minds on me. But how are the girls doing?
The girls are great. They're 7 years old, Dolly and Charlie.
And we both have twin girls.
We both have twin girls. I know. I love comparing notes on
Now, what are they into at 7? Take me back.
Right now, they're very independent. We've got one of those hoverboards, you know, those things that keep exploding.
Oh, you got them that
we have one of those, and they are very good at it. Like, they are very comfortable on it, but everything is happening in 5-minute increments. They fight over it, so I've got to set a timer for everything. 5-minute timer.
Yeah.
5 minutes. You get it for 5 minutes. Your sister gets it for 5 minutes. Everything. Even going to the supermarket, they fight over who pushes the shopping cart. I've got to put a timer on for that.
Really?
You can't even see over the top of the cart. They're just
because my Sophia will be the one who'll be like, that was 5 minutes and 3 seconds. So she wants her 3 seconds. Like she is on point with everything. But they asked me for one of those hover boards. I don't know. Anybody here buy your kids those hoverboards? Anybody? Your kid has one? They started blowing up, man.
Yes. No, they're now.
They start blowing up. I mean, I like my house more than I like them to have a hoverboard. And I'll never forget. So they're bugging me about it for Christmas. Sophia, Dad, we want one. Isabella, we want one. And all of a sudden, they started talking about them catching on fire and blowing up. And I said, baby, you know, I don't know. They're catching on fire and they're blowing up. And what are they saying?
We got ours before those stories started coming out.
You better double check yours. Because they said to me, well, that's only the cheap ones, Dad.
You got to get the expensive one.
Yeah, send me a link to like one for like $1,500.
Yeah.
I can go buy a car for that. Are you kidding me?
That is more expensive than my first car was, actually.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
What was your first car?
A 79 Toyota Tercel. Stick shift.
Stick?
Yeah, my parents made me learn how to drive stick shift first.
You know what? Give it up for your parents.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome.
What was your first car?
My first car was a old Camaro.
Oh.
No, I bought it and it didn't work and I was rebuilding it and I never quite finished it, but it was my first car. I never drove it because it never worked. But that was my first car.
Does that really count as your first car?
No.
Oh, there it is.
Could we please drop this picture?
Wow.
You know, You have ruined my relationship with my mother over that picture. I'm sorry. Because she sent that picture in and I have not forgiven her.
How many times have you shown that picture, Gilman?
At least 100.
Yeah, at least.
That's a go-to.
But that was my aunt's Cadillac.
Nice.
And yeah, that thing was that was a boat and a gas guzzler. And I very rarely got to drive it. I got to wash it a lot, but I didn't get to drive it that much. But yeah, my first car was that old Camaro. But it's car week here, and I'm amazed at how many people don't know how to drive a stick shift.
They don't make them as much as they used to.
Yeah, it's kind of like a passe thing. But I get bored with the paddles sometimes. You know, cars have paddle shift now, and you can shift it like that.
Yeah.
And just, but I like the manual every once in a while.
Well, we're looking at green cars today.
Yeah.
We're going to be seeing green. The opposite of your giant boat of a Cadillac, the gas guzzler.
Yeah, it's about saving some gas now. And let's get to a little news here. And you know, I hate to start out the news this way, but want to send our thoughts and prayers and to everybody out in Brussels. We had 2 explosions at the airport, and they say maybe 1 at the train station. And we just want to send our thoughts and prayers to everybody out there and who's affected by that. So that is, of course, unexpected and of course
be
devastating.
Safe in Brussels.
Yeah, everybody be safe everywhere.
Everywhere.
And
safe and vigilant.
Yeah, and if you notice something, speak up. Don't just, you know, they say if you see some bag sitting there or if you see something that's unusual to say something, but I think for most of us, we probably say, oh, we don't want to do a false alarm because maybe it's nothing. Always speak up and say something, and hopefully we can get past this and continue to fight on. So our thoughts and prayers are to everyone in Brussels.
Be
again.
safe, everyone.
And to another article in the news, and this made me feel really good, and in spite of the first story there, but there was this text. You know, people have a baby. When you had a baby, did you text people to let them know?
I did at the beginning.
Yeah, and a lot of people do a group text.
Yeah.
Well, this family, Mark and Lindsay Lashley, they did a group text. But they ended up texting some guy they didn't even know.
What?
Yeah, some guy was in on the group text. He was a stranger. Somehow he was in on the group text. So he said, hey, you know, congratulations on the baby, but I don't know you. But they ended up striking up a conversation. And then the guy said, hey, that's what you guys, you got the father was like, oh, you guys are cracking me up. You're pretty funny. It's so sweet of you to say congratulations. They go, well, you want a visitor? We got some gifts. And the father's like, well, why don't you just come on by? So this guy, Derek Williams, and his brother, they went and bought, you know, a lot of pacifiers, diapers, and baby bottles, and they went and met their mixed-up text friends.
What?
To say congratulations on the birth of their new baby.
Wow, that's so kind. He's now the godfather to the child, I'm assuming.
Yes. He is now the stranger godfather to the child. But he was like, I was invited already because I was on that group text, so I figured I might as well go and bring gifts. But that's very nice.
Well, a stereotype, looks like a stereotype is being shattered. It turns out that dumb blondes are not so dumb. Now,
you know, we got all these blondes in here. I ain't gonna say it.
This is a study that provides compelling evidence that there shouldn't be any discrimination against blondes based on their intelligence. Now, I don't know if that applies to bottle blondes.
That's what I'm saying. That was my question. How many are bottle blondes who have just adopted the blondness and are like, well, we smart, girl, we smart.
It does apply to men and women, male and female blondes.
Well, I don't have to worry about being blonde. I'm good. But it applies to men and women.
Yeah.
So they're trying to say that if you're blonde, you're as smart as... How did the whole dumb blonde thing come anyway?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
I don't know. Barbie? I don't know.
Either that or some jealous brunette.
Jealous brunettes. Those brunettes. So jealous. It said, in fact, the study found that the average IQ of blondes was actually slightly higher than those with other hair colors. So.
I can't help but look at everybody who's clapping going, are you a bottle blonde or are you a real blonde? You know, I think that story's going to make a lot of people feel good about themselves today.
My color is in here. My real color is in here somewhere.
It's kind of blondish, though, right?
Yeah, no, it's kind of blondish. I have blonde on my driver's license.
Really?
I mean, yeah. But do you not believe me?
You have 6'2" on your driver's license?
I do.
And blonde.
You know,
That makes it official, because that's what the government says. Yeah, no, I still have my weight from when I was 20 years old on my driver's license. I'm like, no, that's officially my weight. That's what the government thinks.
what are we teaching our kids?
Stealing and lying, all these cultural tenets we're supposed to uphold for our
Oh,
children.
my goodness. Oh, boy. And have you ever smoked?
You know, in my 20s, a little light smoking. Yeah, I mean, have you?
No, never been a smoker.
No, you're an athlete.
No, it wasn't even that. I was just never a smoker. But how did you?
Good for you.
Yeah. How did you quit?
I was never.
How did you quit, by the way?
I was never a heavy enough smoker that it was an issue to quit. I just quit.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you can't quit. In California, nobody smokes, so you can't smoke anywhere.
Well, you can't smoke anywhere.
Here,
you can't smoke in your own house. They'll come in and arrest you in
I lived in
California.
Europe for a little while. Everybody smokes a little bit in Europe.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Okay, well, you know what? They were trying to say for people who want to quit smoking, does anybody here want to quit? I'm going to tell you how to do it. You go cold turkey.
I bet nobody in here. Does anybody in here smoke?
They're not going to admit it.
Nobody.
You know what? Everybody going to admit I'm blind. Because we smart. But you're not going to admit you smoke. It's okay. It's okay. Keep it to yourself. Gelman said he's 6'2". But they're trying to say, if you're going to quit smoking, a lot of people say, oh, you know what? I'm going to gradually tick down. I'm going to wear the patch. I'm going to do all that stuff. They said that people who do that, 39.2% of people who gradually cut down had not started smoking again once they stopped.
Oh, so they weaned themselves off.
But people who went cold turkey just said, I'm done. 49% of them do not return to smoking. So it goes to show that cold turkey could be the way to go.
Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just, you know, every once in a while I have a cigar.
Yeah?
Yeah, something like that.
Cigars are kind of stinky. Just a little. Do you know that the man flu really does exist?
Really?
Yeah.
What is the man flu?
It turns out that women have stronger immune systems and can fight off more bugs than men. What do you like? What do you like? What do you like when you're sick? Are you?
I'm a tough man. I fight. What am I like when I'm sick?
Do you complain about it?
No.
No?
No. Have I, you know what, knock on wood.
I'm sure you
have
had to
ever missed a
come
day
here.
at work from being sick?
Never.
In 4 years here?
I'm sure you've had to do this
I've
show,
had
Seth.
strep throat. I came in here and I used to do the show. I used to come in, yeah, I've been sick here and I fight through it. I know no other way because I'm a man.
That's right. Yeah, my husband...
Oh, come on, fellas, help me out here.
No, you're not getting any backup. A lot of men like to whine and complain when they're sick.
How's your husband?
Jerry, my husband does not even admit when he's sick. He will be on his deathbed and he will not admit to being sick.
Yep, Jerry and I go the same route. You have to resuscitate us. We're not sick. We're not dying. We're awake. But you know what? I would like to do a story here, Gelman. I don't know where you get these stories, but every story beat us men up. We have yet to have a story that says men are strong, men are smart. We never had a story that said men are even needed on this planet.
Well, I have a story about a cat who keeps stealing men's underwear.
I like that. Go with it. What you got?
Well, I mean, you know, do you do laundry ever?
I used to.
No. Well, every once in a while, I think a lot of people in here who do laundry, you lose socks. Socks go missing.
Yeah, that's the case.
This cat was caught stealing socks and men's underwear.
From who?
There's a picture. Do you guys have it?
Take a look there.
There's a picture of this
Point right
cat
here,
with
Dex.
all of the socks and men's underwear.
Hold on. What man is wearing those underwear to the top? Hold on.
From other houses, going into other people's houses
What
and
dude is
stealing.
wearing those cheetah print underwear? I'll be honest with you. I'd be like, I'm not claiming those. That cat can keep those underwear.
Which pair would you wear?
Which pair would I wear?
Yeah.
Who said I would wear any? I would probably go, I'd probably go with the black, the blue, or the white. The stripy ones, man, you may have an accident, you may have to cut your pants off or something, and get caught with those on. But where is this cat going?
Back to his home.
It just goes somewhere in somebody's house and steals the laundry and comes.
This is in Hamilton, New Zealand. So it's a cat from New Zealand.
Wow. They should put a picture up near every laundry mat. Don't let this cat in the building.
You can see this cat.
Already?
That's it.
Already?
Big show.
I want to do a beauty tip, man.
Big guess. We'll save that for later.
All right, we'll save it for later. All right. Well, we have a big show today, everybody. One of my buddies is here. Jeremy Piven is here.
Right? And Jane Krakowski is here.
Jane Krakowski, the very talented woman. And we're going to continue with our preview of the New York Auto Show with a look at green cars. So going to have all the gas-saving electric things here today.
And now it's time for Happy Dance Travel Trivia. Leaving it all out there, that is Zachary Beliveau from Yonkers, New York. Leaving it all on the dance floor. Turning it out.
Are you a dancer by trade?
Yeah.
Yes. Can you go into those splits again? That was amazing.
No, I can't see that again.
No?
Yeah, don't do that again, man. That's very impressive. Those splits, I was like, woo! Exactly, that was awesome, man.
Thank you.
That was fun. That was fun. Thank you, my
I'm
friend.
impressed.
Wow. Now, let's say hello to Bonnie Wessie from Valparaiso, Indiana. Hello, Bonnie. How are you?
Hi. Hi, Michael. Hi, Rebecca.
Hey, Lou.
Hi, Bonnie.
Are you dancing with your dog?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, that's a perfect dance partner.
Yes, they love to jump on me, so I might as well make them dance with me.
All right, that's a beautiful dog, by the way.
What are you doing in Valparaiso, Indiana?
I'm not doing much. I'm retired.
You're retired.
Tired?
Yes, I just retired. And
retired.
After 34 years working in a grocery store, I just retired.
Good for you. So, one day I'm going to get there. I don't know when, but I'm just curious. What do you do when you retire? How are you filling your time? You sleeping in?
Well,
What's going on?
No, I do like to sleep in, but I volunteer at a local dog rescue. I babysit my grandson and go to the gym.
Oh, good.
So I'm keeping busy, not bored at all.
Yes.
And you watch this show, so you're doing all right.
Yes, I do. Every day.
Hopefully you watch enough to figure out the answer to this. Let's see what you're playing for, Bonnie. Okay, Bonnie, you are playing for the Grand Fiesta Americana Coral Beach Cancun in Mexico.
Nice.
7 days, 6 nights in an oceanfront junior suite, 2 meals per day, 1 spa treatment per person.
Nice.
This trip is provided in part by Hotels.com, and the value is $10,000. No pressure. No pressure. That's a good one. All right, you've got 20 seconds and only 1 guess, Bonnie.
All right, Bonnie, are you ready?
Yes.
All right. I have a good feeling about this for you.
So do I.
Here we go. On yesterday's show, I talked with actress Nia Vardalos. Who did Nia say she had dinner with?
Queen of England.
You got it.
Nice to meet you. How are you, buddy?
What's up, brother? How you doing?
Good to see you. All right.
You know, you're looking good, man. And I was thinking about, I was looking at something the other day in my dressing room, and you did the splits. I remember that last time you were here. And the dancer reminded me of you.
Yeah, I'm...
Can you do that?
Well, I pulled my groin. It's still pulled from that day.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I was limping until about a moment ago.
Well, you impressed us. You impressed me.
You know, I got one trick, and that was it. That's it.
But we hear you had a special Oscar night.
Yes, I brought my mother because my sister's husband, Adam McKay, wrote The Big Short.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. Hold for thought.
Oh, what? Very impressive.
Yes. And my nieces Pearl and Lily Rose were there, and it was very surreal because we want him to win, but you don't know if it's going to happen.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm with family, and we're at an Oscar viewing party, and he wins, and thanks my sister Shira and Lily and Pearl, and I just thought that was the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life, you know? And I said, you know, what did you girls think? And they're like, yeah, it was okay. And they just kept going.
How old are they?
They're 40, so it's awkward. It's a little awkward. No, Pearl just turned 11, and she's the little girl from The Landlord with Will Ferrell.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
that little girl? Yeah.
Yes.
So she was famous when she was 2.5, and then was retired by 3.
She turned in a fantastic performance.
She did, didn't she?
She should win an Oscar for that, actually. For The Landlord.
Yes, she believes
Don't
so
they
as
give
well.
Oscars for Funny or Die shorts?
In the future, that will happen. She has her own Instagram account. I'm a caveman on social media, but she's literally doing her own films, editing them, and putting them
wow.
up. Yeah, it's a whole nother situation.
But obviously, your talent rather than the family.
You know, my parents are both actors, and I grew up studying with them from the time I was a kid. So yeah, we're all ridiculous people. We're gypsies, and here we are.
Well, you know, it's car show. This car show week. What was your first car?
It was a Ford Granada that lasted a week, and kind of blew up. So you know, it's one
nothing
of
to do with you. Nothing to do with your driving.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm not a mechanic. Let's be honest. But you know, it's great to start that way. You know, then you have something to look forward to.
Yes.
Right. I like that picture of you.
No. Don't say it. Don't say it, because they'll bring it back. Don't say it.
I mean, what was up with those shorts?
It's the best.
Yeah.
Did you just say what was up with the shorts?
But I mean,
that was the 90s, man. That was it. I was like, no, that was actually like 89.
Yeah.
That's what's the deal.
It was.
Look at all the basketball players. They were wearing them.
No, you were definitely rocking. It was a flat top. I don't know what the situation was up there, but it was you were killing it.
Jeremy, it's the final season of your PBS series, Mr. Selfridge. Is it tough to let go of this character you've been playing for so many years?
Yeah, I was over there for 4 seasons doing it, and he was.
Where do you shoot it?
In London.
You shoot in London?
In London. So we're gone for 7 months out of the year, and yeah, it was just, he's such an amazing character that was an American that went over in the turn of the century and basically invented shopping.
Yeah.
Didn't exist, and had this incredibly colorful life. On season 4, we opened in the 20s, and he falls for these 2 American socialites who are twin blondes.
Yep.
And not the sharpest women in the world, but yet.
But so funny because a study just came out.
No disrespect to you or any of the fantastic blonde people of the universe. They took him for all of his money because they were a lot of fun, and he loved to gamble, and he just kind of like was the bank and had a great time, but it was part of his downfall.
But I tell you what, I love the series, and I've been watching since it started. I mean, the first time you came here to talk about it,
yeah.
And because it is a very colorful character, and it's real. It's some history of, like I said, somebody who created something that we still enjoy today.
Yeah.
And we have a clip from you as Mr. Selfridge, and we're going to check that out right now. Here is Jeremy Piven and Mr. Selfridge.
I think we got off on the wrong foot the other night at Victor's. I'm curious about your business. I hear you're making quite a name for yourself. Something about a big theater deal.
Why don't you ask me to your club?
I'd like to meet people here.
Will they let me in? Or would they say, Mr. Selfridge, sir, not here? Not one of them.
They would let you in if you were with me. When I first came here to London, I was an outsider. An American upstart, and they called me a shopkeeper. It wasn't a compliment. I know what it's like to have doors not open for you. You have to fight. But sometimes you can pick the wrong fight. Yeah, I mean, it's really cool. We address racism, and, you know, that's, Sasha just crushed that role, and, you know, people weren't kind to folks like that, you know, to a guy who was an Indian, you know, and there's a black woman that comes into our show, and she ends up working with us, and Harry Selfridge was the kind of guy who he embraced everyone and anyone, and if you wanted to work hard, he loved you, and he looked you in the eyes, and he was a guy who it was really empowering for people to work for him, because people met and fell in love and got married, and the stories are endless with this guy, and today it exists, and it was voted the best store in the world last year.
Wow.
So it's kind of crazy.
Great.
It's still
Well, I
going
guess
on.
he went through it himself. He kind of paid it forward by just having sympathy for people going through racism and all those different things.
Yeah.
And it's a great show, man. And you really are. You're an amazing talent. And it is Mr. Selfridge. The final season premieres Sunday on Masterpiece on PBS. Make sure you check out Jeremy Piven, everybody.
Next up, Jane Krakowski.
Tomorrow on Live.
What a pleasure. Hello, sir. Hi, everybody. It has been so long since I've been here.
I know.
It is such a joy to be back here and to see all of my friends. I mean, this show is so great.
All your friends came.
Well, yes.
But everybody here loves you, though.
But everyone who works backstage and who works on the show and produces the show, it's so wonderful to see all of you, and it's a testament to how great the show is that they're all still here after all these years.
But they love you too. They really do.
Oh, it's so sweet. I love coming here, and it's so wonderful to see everybody.
And but you look great, by the way.
Thank you.
And your son, how is Bennett doing?
Bennett is good. Bennett is going to be 5 in 3 weeks, 5 years old already.
Oh, what's he going through these days? What's his phase?
Well, it's all superheroes. Batman, Star Wars, Mutant Ninja Turtles, Power Rangers. It's really funny to me to see that all the things that were, why are Power Rangers still a thing? That's what I want to know. I mean, Star Wars I get, but like some of them, they're still into them. They're still into these ones that I thought were long gone, and then you hear Go Go Power Rangers. You're like, oh God, I listened to that. And now we're listening to it again. But my Bennett came to the theater recently and was being Batman all day long. He's turned my dressing room into the Batcave.
He's keeping you safe.
And then a few days later, the real Batmobile was outside the theater, which was just strange. Somebody had rented it for a party, and it happened to be on the same block as our theater. And I was literally like, get Batman up here now.
Did he make it?
Yeah, we got up there, we got pictures. It was hilarious. I couldn't believe it that literally the real Batmobile was outside the theater I'm currently working at.
Was it here for Car Week?
For Car Week. Yes, exactly. It's a green car, the Batmobile.
And, you know, we talk about Bennett being 5, but you when you started in this business when you were young as well.
Yes.
And you made your movie debut in National Lampoon's Vacation, which that was like a phenomenal movie.
You played Cousin Vicky. Cousin Vicky.
All right, Cousin Vicky. How did that outfit come about?
Well, we were filming in a very small town called Pueblo, Colorado, and the wardrobe designer literally just brought us to the local Kmart, which was the only store in town, and said, pick your wardrobe, which I love that I picked the tightest jeans possible and a midriff when I don't think my body was up for a midriff at the time. But I do think it was character correct.
Absolutely. Character appropriate.
Character appropriate, yeah.
Well, you know, we got to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to talk, we're going to find out about your dance moves. All right, in the Broadway musical, She Loves Me. We'll be right back with James Krakowski, everybody.
Tomorrow on Live performance from Latricia Yearwood and from...
Faces. Wait, is this my life or my character's? Okay. Goes to the library. She goes to the library on the off chance and falls in love with a proper, respectful, kind man. Yes. So I'm going to be getting a library card as soon as the show is over.
It's based on the shop around the corner.
It is the shop around the corner, which then eventually even became You've Got Mail. To know the story in more modern day times. And yes, we're at Studio 54 right now. We're having such a blast. We just opened.
How amazing is that?
And I'm dancing 8 times a week and loving it so much.
So I've been hearing about this incredible dance move that you do in the show.
Well, yes, I do sort of a number with my love interest of the show, whose name is Kodai. Gavin Creel is the actor's name, and we sort of do that stuff.
Oh! See? Whoa! Amazing. You know, everyone here can do the splits, except for us.
Everyone here can do the splits except for us. That's what we figured out today.
That's what we learned.
So you have to come to Studio 54 because this is probably the last time that will ever be seen.
Wow.
This is the splits last outing for Mama Krakowski.
Mama Krakowski's doing all right.
I don't think so. Mama Krakowski is going to be around for a long time.
It's Roundabout's production of She Loves Me is on Broadway at Studio 54 here in New York City. Make sure you go see the very talented Jane Krakowski, everybody.
We have a preview of the newest green cars.
Thursday on Live from the new film Miles Ahead, Don Cheadle.
Next Live, does it get any hotter than Jake Gyllenhaal?
Oh, it's soft. Do you use a beard conditioner?
No, I don't.
You are perfect, aren't you?
It's Aaron Andrews, and it's Auto.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. Now, one of the favorite colors of the New York Auto Show is green. And here to show us what's happening with environmentally friendly cars is Alan Taylor from the syndicated radio talk show, The Drive. What's up, Alan? Welcome back, my friend.
Nice to see you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
So yesterday you brought us luxury. Today you bring us green cars. What are we working with today?
Well, all these cars, by the way, get a tax credit up to $7,500. So if you want the hottest sports car on the road soon, the Lexus LC8. It's the LC500.
Nice.
We are talking about a true sports car.
Wow.
Now, if you look at this car, we're talking almost, maybe a little more than $90,000. But this has a 3.5 V6 engine with 354 horsepower. But it's a hybrid, right? So you're still going to get good fuel economy. They're reaching for 30 miles to the gallon out of this car, right?
I fit.
Right, and you fit, exactly
you look
right.
good in there,
Now,
Michael.
nobody's sitting behind me. It's a three-passenger with me in there, but it fit. I fit.
Rear-wheel drive, which makes it a real sports car. And this is a car that has all that safety and everything, and it's just, look at this. I mean, this is a hybrid,
You know
right?
what I feel like? Strahan.
Yeah.
Michael Strahan.
Yes.
LC500.
Beautiful.
All right. You get to do the honors,
I get to do this one? You ready?
All right, now here. This is a Mitsubishi Outlander. This is an electric vehicle that is also, it's a PHEV, so it's a plug-in hybrid electric. Now, there's so many different choices these days. Here you have a hybrid, which means it has a gas engine, and it also will run on electricity. This is an electric vehicle that has an onboard generator, so you don't have that range anxiety. It's the Outlander from Mitsubishi. Now, guess what? You can go up to 300 miles. Because it's a gasoline-powered vehicle, but 20 miles on just pure electricity, and this is going to be around $40,000 when it comes out.
And what happens if you run out of electric charge?
Well, because then the generator starts up, and you're on gasoline. But it's an electric vehicle with its own generator built in.
I tell you what, something about sunroofs and women, they love to hang out of the sunroof. All right, hey, we're going to take a break, everybody. Rebecca and I are going to take a little ride. We'll be right back. And when we come back, we're going to talk about more green cars with Alan Taylor.
Thursday on Live from the new film Pee-wee's Big House.
All right, we're back with Alan Taylor showing us some green cars. And, Rebecca and I were talking, man. Keep on going. Impressive. We're impressed.
All right. Well, how about one that gets over 500 miles to the gallon? The new Hyundai Ioniq.
What did you say? How much?
No, I got that wrong. How much? 500 miles per tank of gas.
Okay, 500 miles a gallon. I'm taking that.
I'm driving this one home today.
I'm going home now. Anyway, yeah, you'll get over 500 miles per tank of gas. It is a hybrid, but this particular car, the new Ioniq, offers a full electric vehicle in the same body, a hybrid, and a plug-in hybrid. Now, the plug-in hybrid goes 25 miles on just pure electricity. So these cars have all that safety and everything. You have, this cargo space is best of class, and they're reaching for this one up to 60 miles per gallon on the highway, which is best in class.
Now, let me ask you something about electric cars. Why are they not making electric cars with just a solar panel roof?
Auto companies, listen to that. That makes perfect sense, right?
You're gonna be rich.
There was one. That's right, that's right. Why not, right? Well, Michael even said it earlier, we were talking, they're going to have paint eventually that'll generate electricity. I mean, this is the technology age. So, again, all the safety built into this car. It's the Ioniq from Hyundai. Really nice.
I got this one for you,
You got
buddy.
this one?
What's the next car?
Yes, this is, by the way, the Ford Fusion Energy. It's a plug-in hybrid electric. It has pedestrian detection. So again, all these cars, these are like the 40-mile-per-gallon club, even in gasoline. But all these cars have that safety stuff that you want. And then they have the ability to have connectivity in a smart car. You can use your phone to start the car. You can use your phone to, see how many miles per gallon you're getting. The car will actually help you to understand how many better miles per gallon you can get by driving better, right?
And I'll tell you right now, they did it really, it's like a very premier interior.
Oh, yeah, right. No, they have different trim levels and what. And this, again, it's under 30 grand.
Under 30 grand?
Under 30 grand.
Wow, under 30 grand.
Exactly.
Keep them coming, man. We still have more cars coming for the New York Auto Show this week. So the New York Auto Show starts this Friday at the Javits Center. We got to say thank you, Alan. We'll see you next time, man. All right? She makes me feel short. All right, everybody, stay right there. We'll be right back.
If you'd like to know about anything on the cars you've seen this week, log on to our website, Live Kelly and Mike.
Oh! Well, that was a sneak peek of Rebecca's show, Skin Wars, the body painting competition. Season 3 premieres April 20th at 10 p.m. on GSN.
Best season yet.
Best season yet.
Most talented group of painters we've had. It's phenomenal.
And the great thing is you've experienced it with X-Men and also Sports Illustrated. So you're the perfect person for that. I mean, look at you right there.
That was 13 hours of painting right there.
Calm down, people. Calm down. And I have something here about your question earlier about trimming the blossoms.
Oh, yeah.
Rose Wagner from Maryland said, cherry blossom tree. If you were in D.C., it would be a federal offense to cut anything off the cherry blossom trees at the tidal basin. There are signs everywhere around the tidal basin warning everyone. Trust me, they do enforce that law, too. Like Rose.
Good to know.
Rose, what did you do to figure out the law is really enforced?
That's serious.
Yeah, very serious. Very serious.
Very serious.
And thank you so much, okay? I love having you here.
Being here. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah, say hello to Jerry and little Davis for me.
I will do.
And on tomorrow's show, Jake Gyllenhaal will be here tomorrow.
And also Trisha Yearwood.
Erin Andrews is going to be here. She's going to be my co-host, and we're going to also do the newest sedans as well.
Oh, I wonder if they'll be like that boat you used to drive.
Like that, Hey, just for nostalgia's sake, just to make Rebecca's day,
just one more time.
One more time with me in that boat.
One more time.
One more time. Where you at? Come on, give it to me, baby. What you got? Come on, where's it at? I'm waiting. There we go.
My day is starting off perfectly. Just having that visual for the rest of the day is just going to power me through.
You know what? When people saw your Sports Illustrated thing, they went, woo. They saw that. They went, ah. It's a totally different thing. There we are. That's what I'm talking about. Well, everybody, we really appreciate you watching. Thank you so much, and we will see you tomorrow.